Hey guys, this is Kathy with Kincaid Special Creations coming to you with our West Virginia Wednesday. I am currently having a good day today, unlike yesterday, but today is pretty good. I have been busy. See, day before yesterday, I weeded my backyard. Yesterday, I weeded the front yard. Today, I cleaned out the chicken house. I've been busy. So we're just going to hang around, get me in over on this thing over here, and wait till somebody shows up. Hello, whoever you, there's Stevie. Hey, Steve. Trying to get me in. How was your day today? Did you go fishing? I didn't, but I did do a lot of things today. Found me a turkey egg. Yes, I did. If you see my shorts, you'll see it. I had a little chicken egg, what I thought was a turkey egg, for the last 2 months. And then I found an actual turkey egg out there today. Looks more like a, I don't know. That poor old turkey must have had a heck of a time having that baby. Or having that egg. You can't have any babies because we don't got any more male turkeys. They're all gone. Okay, let's see. Here I am. Let me get in here and silence my noise maker. Let me, if I can set this up where I can see from us talking. I like your boat. That's pretty cool. I'm not a big boat rider, but I have been on them before. So, you know, ask Timmy, they scare me. I can remember seeing, I don't know how old I was, just very little. Daddy had one of them either V-bottoms or flat-bottom boats. I think it was one of them little V-bottom rowboats. And we were going to go up to Jimmy Layton's dad's cabin up the creek. Hi, Tim. And when we headed that way, somehow, I don't know whether we got caught in a wave. I have no idea. But I ended up overboard. Out of that boat, and I was not a happy camper, and I was just little, but I can remember that. Let's see if I got anybody else in here. It's hard to do this all by yourself. You been doing chores? So have I. Hey, except for the vacuuming, me and you done the same thing. Except I cleaned out the chicken house. But I didn't vacuum. I ain't vacuumed yet. My vacuum cleaner seems to be a little bit stopped up, so I'm using that as an excuse not to vacuum. Hey, Jan K. We're going to wait and let a few more people come in. I'm just asking everybody how their day was. Was it as hot out everywhere else as it was in this house? I've been editing videos all day, so I didn't turn the air conditioner on because it's too loud. And now this evening I can't turn it on because you wouldn't be able to hear. Oh, you could always hear me. I am a loud mouth. But that's beside the point. That's where we're at right now. It's just a little warm in here. I don't think the temperature is up too much, but my greenhouses love this warm temperature. Dean gave me last week some tomato plants. And they were pretty tall when I got them. But I swear if they ain't grew another inch since they got in that greenhouse, it is a wonderful place for them. And I had planted some Roma tomatoes. And they're up about an inch and a half tall out of that potting soil. So, yay. I want to plant them because the Roma tomatoes are supposed to be good when you can them to make tomato sauce and spaghetti sauce and pizza sauce and salsa and all that kind of stuff out of it because they're more meatier potatoes or tomatoes. And I've got some cucumbers that are up, some squash that are up, a cantaloupe that's up, and pumpkins that are up. So I'm just babying them. I planted yesterday, I planted me some marigolds and some sunflowers and something, I think it's called asters. But I'm not real sure. I have to look back at the package. But I want to get me some flowers. You know, got big pots from Aunt Carolyn last year, and I want to put those full of lots of colorful flowers and set them out by the kitchen porch so that when you come up through our driveway, you'll be able to see that pretty view on the house. I want to pressure wash the house. Might even paint it. You just never know how energetic I'm going to get. Hey, I weed eated. It was with a battery-powered weed eater, and they definitely do not have the strength of a gas one, but it did cut it down where you won't be walking in tall grass out there. So I was tickled to death. Timmy bought me that last year because I told him, I said, man, you got so much to do. You can't be coming in all the time and mowing grass. Then, because in summertime it keeps you busy. But I said, I can at least keep the high weeds away from the doors where we have to come in. And you can cut the rest of it. Well, that's what I did yesterday and the day before. Got the backyard day before yesterday and the front yard yesterday. So I did pretty good. I'm trying to get up and get moving, guys, simply because I'm not going to diet. Anybody that knows me knows I don't eat a lot of anything when I eat, but it just all stays there because I'm so sedimentary that I don't burn off any of the calories, so I don't have anywhere to go. So I thought, well, just get up and do something. I've been out to she shed so far. I don't faint, but I got 3,800 steps. That may not seem a lot to everybody, but to me, that's pretty good. I usually get about 1,500. So I'm tickled. And I had my watch off for a while I was trying to take a nap. But for the last 3 days, I ain't even took a nap. Something's changing. Maybe it's the weather. Maybe it's getting to be summertime and there's more things you can do outside. I hate to be outside in the cold. After I had that mini stroke several years ago, my left arm, if it gets cold, it is miserable. It doesn't hurt. There's no pain. It just feels tight, like it's super swelled up when it's not swelled up, but it just feels real tight and funny and cold. You can ask Timmy. I'll be sitting in the truck and my right arm will be super warm, but my left arm is cool. It doesn't feel cool on the inside. The inside feels good. It's just the skin on the outside. And they said that would happen to some people after they had a stroke. That the side that got affected might have a little bit of tenderness to heat or cold. Now, hot stuff, it doesn't bother it a bit, but it doesn't like it cold. Sitting right here, everything else on me is hot, but my arm is chilly. Not really to feel chilly to me inside, but just, you can feel it. It's a little chilly. And it's only on the skin area. So it has to be a nerve somewhere that triggers that thing. I don't know. I ain't a doctor, so I just live with it. Uh-oh. My computer says, McAfee says there's an issue found. I hope it don't mess with my live tonight. Hi, Christy. How are you? They might, Janet. She said the deer will eat my flowers, and they might. We've had some more animals come around, but Sam is excellent at keeping things run off. He's outside all night long. He just, right now, I think, if you went to look in my house, on my kitchen porch out there, he's laying there looking down the driveway. He's always guarding me. There was somebody, a FedEx guy, come and delivered a package for Sean yesterday. Chrissy, I think it's the package that you sent him. Anyway, he wouldn't even go outside where the man was at. He just sat there right in front of me, guarding me. I said, well, that's a good puppy. That's a good puppy. He didn't bark at him. He did nothing. He just stood there in front of me, kind of like guarding me. And that's important to somebody who lives alone, to know and have confidence in something that can protect you. A lot of people use guns. I got a baseball bat somewhere that if push come to shove, I may not come up on the top end of that, but as old John Bracken said when I worked at the park, they'll know I was there. Okay, I think we've got in several. So I'm going to, yeah, everybody's been busy all day. I'm glad you got to come into the live too. Mandy, I probably won't. It'll surprise me if she does because Hannah's got a dance this weekend, and they got her dress in, and Mandy is helping her with that dress. I don't know what they're doing to it, but I talked to her for about 5 minutes a while ago, and that's where it went. Okay, guys, we're going to get into the topic of the day. And although this has to do with me, I'm not making this Hi, Dwayna. I'm not doing this specifically for me because I'm hearing a lot of things, and everybody knows I watch a lot of YouTube. I just do. I'm as bad on YouTube as anybody is on TikTok or Facebook or anything. I like my people. It's like a reality show that happens you can jump from one to the other, to the other, to the other, to the other, and you get to know these people. So I was thinking, I've been saying a long time that, of course, my videos aren't getting views, so what am I doing wrong? But they're saying the same thing. They've got, if you do the math on it, they've got as many subs as, what I do in relationship to their views. They've got a lot more subs, but, their views are not up either. So they're questioning it as well. So I thought I would go over a little bit about YouTube that I know, that I've learned. I've been doing it for almost 3 years now, and I really enjoy it. Yesterday I was so aggravated, but I decided I'm not doing this specifically for anybody but me. So if you watch it, great. I'm happy. I'll be ecstatic. If you subscribe, I'll even be more ecstatic. I got me 3 new subscribers today. 2 new subscribers. And the savings challenges that I'm doing, for those ladies that I watch all the time have now subscribed to me. I'm so excited. Can you tell? So I'm just going to go over a little bit of what I didn't research none of this. All this just come up as I started writing, and it kept coming and coming and coming. So I'm going to go over this all the way through. Says I have a slow connection, so I'm sorry if we freeze up a little bit. And that way I can download it and put it up onto YouTube, and the people that watch me on YouTube can also get the same information, but if they don't watch me on Facebook. Okay, it's an online video service, and it's completely free. The only thing you have to do anything on YouTube, and you don't even have to have that to watch them. A lot of people watch it and never sign in. But if you want to like somebody, if you want to comment on their video, if you want to share their video or anything like that, you have to have a Gmail address. If your email address is something completely different, simply make you an email page for Gmail, or a Gmail page strictly to watch YouTube, because they have so many different things on there. They have podcasts, influencers, crafters, budgets, the savings challenges, which I'm doing right now, the how-tos, as in making the crafts, how to sell the crafts, how to do mechanics, how to change your tires on your car, change your brakes, even up to changing motors and putting paint jobs on. There is everything online. There are people who mow lawns, and all they do, they don't charge the people and some of them yards are amazing. Make mine look like I got a perfectly kept hillside. I don't, of course, but it makes it look like it. And all they do is they video it and put it up. But they get millions of views on this. And I can't say I blame them, because me and Timmy watch them all the time. There's a lot of those people. Juggernaut, SB Mowing, and several of them. One fella down in Australia. We just absolutely love them. And then there is camping. There's bushcraft campers that can teach you a lot of stuff that, heaven forbid, something would happen and you wouldn't have electricity, you wouldn't have all this, you could still survive. You would have the skills to survive with. There's tent campers who put a backpack on, go hiking, find them a spot somewhere and set them up a tent. They carry the bare minimum because those packs would get heavy. You don't want to start out with a 50-pound pack thinking you're going to walk a mile with that on and not have a backache when you get there. So you have to be very careful and put the lightest weight stuff in a backpack. If you're going to walk 2 or 3, 4, they walk 10, 12 miles, like out and then 10, 12 miles back. Like, you go for it. I might be able to walk. I may be able to do the next one, which is car campers, which take their vehicle to a campsite or to a site where they can have their vehicle. Don't necessarily have to be in a campground, but to a site where they can put their vehicle close. Therefore, they can take more because it's lighter. I mean, they don't have to carry it very far. They just have to carry it from their car to the tent site. Usually there's a picnic table, you know, all that good stuff with it. Then there's van campers, which we watched one guy, the Norwegian explorer, and man, he gets into some snow. Wow. But he shows you the northern lights. He's over in Ireland, Scotland, somewhere overseas, and he goes all the way, he goes up to the Arctic pole. So he does good, but I wouldn't do it because all that wind and snow and he outrun a hurricane the other day that I watched it. That was something else. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it said, because I think it says, I'm not going to say what it is just in case he's watching, but it does have his name on it. So, then they have large vehicle conversions. We watched two people. One's got a big red truck that has been like a box truck that's been converted into a camper. That's real nice because you can go off-road with this. It's a four-wheel drive system. And they get stuck. It's a dream for Timmy to get out where he could possibly get stuck. But these things are monsters. They have to have tractors, and sometimes one time they had to have 3 tractors come and pull them out. But it's fun to watch. It's just enjoyable. I'll get to my point with telling you all this in a minute. Then of course there's truck campers. That's where they have the little tent on top of their truck. And then they have an awning that comes out all the way around so then they can stay in the dry down in the bottom. And then they got something they call glamping. And glamping is simply, you might have a tent, you might have the van, you might have the truck, whatever it is, but you're living a little bit fancier than what I would if I went camping. I would want to sit by the campfire with a hot dog, no s'mores, sorry, no s'mores. But with a hot dog, I put it on a bun and sit there and just have myself a good time. Now, I might like just a melted marshmallow. I don't know if I've ever ate one. The kids have. They make s'mores all the time. And then, of course, there's gardeners. One of the ones that I've watched over time is Roots and Refuge. And I've watched her since she was just a beginning YouTuber all the way up to she's got a big, huge farm. And she a big, huge garden. And she's out there all the time working it. So, it's real. I mean, it's nice when you can watch those. So you can see, there's so much you can learn on YouTube. It's hard to look at it all. This brings me to why I decided to do a Facebook on YouTube. I've been doing videos for YouTube for almost 3 years. It'll start in November the 4th. It'll be my 3rd full year of doing YouTube videos. Now I've been crafting for over 50 years. As anybody knows me, they know I got a ton of craft stuff out there. But all of it's come in handy doing these YouTube videos. I buy stuff, but I don't have to buy as much as I would if I didn't have all that stuff out there. But after Kel died, and this is going to get rough, I needed something to do to occupy my mind. And this works perfect. Perfect. My channel has gotten over the course of time, in the last 365 days, I have gotten 49,973 views. Now that's just in the past year, not since I started, because when I started, I think I've got almost 100,000 views. So I'm doing good, but not as good as I want to do. And I have 1,462 watch hours, which I have to have over 4,000, which I did have at the beginning or at the end of last year. But YouTube does this thing where it only counts the last 365 days. So after my 12,000 that I got for doing that 23 and 23 bedroom challenge, I got over 12,000 views. They kicked that off. So all that left me. All of it. So then I dropped down from the 4,000 views down to 1,200 or 1,500. So, but in some of my videos have 10 views, and some of them, like I said, have been up to 22 or 12,000 views. So it's just the way it goes. My needs to get monetized on YouTube are simple. I need to have 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers. I'm halfway there to the subscribers. So if I can get the views and the subscribers within the next little bit, that would be great. Okay, videos could be used to help you in making sure if you are subscribed, if watching the videos, if you have put a like on it, it helps. In addition, it also helps if you can comment, and it does not need to be a long comment. You put an emoji in there. Say hi, whatever. Just something on there, because they really do, YouTube really does put your video out to more people if you have a comment and a like. They really do like the shares too, but the algorithm will pick up the comments and the like. So if you're watching the video, all you have to do is to just put a little emoji down in there. A heart, a shape, a smiley face, anything. Just comment. They don't care how many words it is. It's just that you are watching it long enough to be engaged with me, and you put something in the comment section. And if you feel like it and you know somebody that you're confident but might like it, share it. Or share it on one of your sites that you're a member of. I do that with Kincaid Special Creations all the time. I'll bump it up when I've done a video, man. He'll bump it up. I don't do it every time, but I do it. Let me see. Yep, caravans. I went over that. Let's see. My thing is, for YouTubers, any of them, and this is the point I want to get to. Any of us that are creating on YouTube, put an investment, and I'm not necessarily talking a money investment. I'm talking a time investment. Because we not only have to have the right angle for the video, we not only have to have the right sound for the video, we not only have to have the right picture quality, lighting has to be as good as can be. All that stuff has to play into where you're going to set your camera in order to do your video. Mandy stresses not having all this junk behind me, but that probably would help, but I don't do it because all this stuff you're going to see back here is now all my savings challenge stuff, and I really like doing those. So it's, you know, but back to the other creators. They put a lot of time and money, even the campers, the people that do the mowing videos, they have to have their video camera. It ain't like they got people with motion picture cameras going around taking pictures of them all the time and then just slapping it up on YouTube. That don't happen. They have to be able to know their audience and know where to set those cameras and know where to be able to do their videoing. And it's so important to them that they do it right so that they can please the people that are watching them, because that's what it's all about. Some people will use clickbait to get you to point to the videos. I think that's a matter of personal choice if that's what you want to do. I'm working on being able to do a better thumbnail and better beginning words. I'm learning going to learn how to link in people's stuff, link in the stuff that I'm using to do my videos with, so that if you want to, I've made several savings challenges that I'm going to soon as I can get into my website, I'm going to put them up so if somebody wants to save with me, they can go in there and get those videos. So it's just what you're interested in doing, when you're interested in doing it. We have a membership here. I currently have 3 members. It just gets me a little bit of money. They won't give me any of the money until I get up to $100, because you have to make at least $100 on YouTube before they'll send you any money. But it's getting there. I think I got about $28 in there, so I'm cool with that. It'll come in the long run. If you don't want to, and I also have a thing called Buy Me a Coffee. I'll have Mandy put a link in to one of the comment sections if you want to check that out. But they all have that. It's all memberships, buy them a coffee, whatever, because YouTube does not pay a lot. I've seen one lady that I've been watching for a long time. They pay once a month, and she got her check, and it was $200, which is not a lot of money, but then you have members, and they sell on Etsy, and, all that stuff that they do that brings extra money in, which I don't know a lot about. But, as Timmy says, when something gets in my mind, I go at it at 100%. So that's where I'm going next. I want to thank you guys for letting me share this with you, because it was something that was wearing on my mind every little bit. Am I even on, guys? My time says I've only been up for a minute. So let me know. Somebody let me know if I'm still running. Edwina, I'll put them up on my website and then put on YouTube, link my website in, and you'll be able to get them. If you want to email me at kincaidspecialkreations@gmail.com, I'll send you 1 copy for free, because it is absolutely awesome. Now, for years and years, we would live paycheck to paycheck. But I was able, if you watched my monthly video, I was able to save $215 last month playing these challenges. Now, would I have put that $215 back $1 at a time just to say I was safe? No, I would not. No, I would not. I found some reason to spend, because I had that dollar. I found some reason to spend it. This is very addictive. Now, a lot of people I know already have a lot of savings. So, you can either target save. You can save for a specific thing that you want, a specific something that might come up in the future, your house taxes, your car license, your car, or your house insurance, whatever might be a yearly bill that might take a big chunk out of something. If you started saving on an every month basis, then you would end up having at least most, or half at least, of what you need, so a wall wouldn't have to come out of your paycheck. So, I'm hoping that this savings challenges work. I intend to do a garden video tomorrow showing what all the stuff that I have got out there that's growing, places where I plan to put it. Me and Timmy spent last Sunday, I think it was, we spent transplanting our grapes and putting a little grape arbor in. It looks so cute. I'm just hoping we didn't do anything to them, but they're perfect. I mean, the space is perfect. And we can put a little fence or a gate or something up right there where the deer can't get in to get to those. Sam's out there barking. Those grapes. Because last year I had them in a thing, and if you all watched any of my garden videos, you know I almost lost them. But when I got them down and transplanted them into the big blue tub, I realized that they had gotten root bound. Now, I got them from Walmart, and they were doing pretty good. They even had grapes on them. But we had a super, super hot day, and I wanted them up high because I didn't want the deer to get them. So I put them up high. Well, that was the wrong thing. They dried out, and those roots were so, and I was like, oh no, I killed them. But then I put them into this big blue pot I had outside, transplanted them, and they're just as pretty as they can be. So we took them out of that and transplanted them into the ground this year. I'm so excited. It'll be 3 or 4 years before I get any grapes off those grapes, and if I'm still living, great. If not, then the grandkids can enjoy them and remember me and Papa putting it together for them. You can't not do just because you're older, and you might not be around to enjoy it, because nobody is given tomorrow. So I don't know how long I've been on this. Yeah, Chrissy says I'm still on, but it doesn't tell me how many minutes I've been on, so if anybody knows, they can let me know. I don't really have anything else to talk about except for I hope everybody has a wonderful, wonderful May. It's my birthday month. I am so excited. I'm going to be 66 years old today, and I have had the most fun today. Just sitting, playing on my computer. I am not computer savvy. So anybody that says that they cannot do, they may not be able to do now, but they can learn. And I'm going to learn this. I may have to enlist Christy and Mandy's help, or somebody out there in the world of worlds that knows how to link something in. I know how to get the thing and put it in, but when I put it in my description box, it's supposed to turn blue, and it does not. And when you click on it, it does not go to their website. So I'm doing something entirely wrong. I don't know what it is, but something. But I can do the little @ sign, which is a mention in YouTube. That lets them know that, you know, I have said something about them and mentioned them inside the YouTube video. So currently, that's what I'm doing. And eventually, I'll figure out why this computer will not let me do the link. I even tried to use the little links, trying it out in Microsoft Office, where you link something, wouldn't do it. Now, I can send you an email, because I sent myself an email with this savings challenge on it. And you can get it and print it out. So I know it's not the computer, it's something I'm doing that's not 100% right. Oh, sweet, Edwina, you're a sweetheart. I am not younger. I am 65 years old, going to be 66 in a couple weeks, and I'm actually looking forward to it. So we'll just keep on going until the good Lord says, okay, come home, come home. Which I hope isn't anytime soon, but you just never know. You just never know. All right, guys, I don't know how long I've been on, but I've said my spiel. I'm just want y'all to have a great week. We'll be back next Wednesday. We're doing owls for Facebook Live. We're going to do crafts, and I hope to do a craft video. I even went out to the she shed. Don't think, people. I even went out to the she shed and cleaned off the counter. Rearranged my little thing that hangs over top of it so I can video with. So I hope it works. I don't have a clue. If anybody knows an owl craft that they would like for me to try, send it to me through Messenger with a pin on it, and I'll give it a try. But I love owls. Stevie got me a whole bunch of little old styrofoam ones. I'm going to try my hand at painting it. Hopefully it looks like an owl when I get done and not something else. But I've got to do something with them. They're awful cute. So we'll try that. All right, guys, I'm going to say goodbye. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for letting me. And really, seriously, if you're watching something on YouTube, whether it's a how-to video, whether it's a camping video, no matter what video it is, please just take time to reach up into that little section and put a like on it. You can subscribe to the channel if you want to, but at least a like, because if it took your attention and you spent more than 5 minutes watching that video, it deserves a like, because they have captured your attention for some reason. Now, on the flip side, if you want to support a channel like mine, but you don't have enough time to sit to watch the entire video, you can always turn your computer on and watch it, or turn it on and let it run while you're in doing the dishes or making lunch, or whatever. I still get the time. Now, do I want you to watch them? Yes, because I put a lot of time and energy in them. But I would really like to see more engagement in the videos. I would like to know that you're watching. I would like to see these videos, these recent videos that I got, jump up by about at least 10 views over the next week. It'd be great if it would be more than that, but at least 10 views. I know that there's 10 people out there that ain't watched my videos that could watch them for me. And if you would, I'd greatly appreciate it. On that note, I'm going to say goodbye. And I will see you all next Wednesday.